Welcome YouTube. T-Bell Creations is back. This DIY video, I am going to show you guys how I create bracelet sets. I'm first going to show you guys the items that I use, and I also will tell you where I get them from, and I'm gonna remember to try to put it in the comments or put it in the bio to let you guys know where I'm buying my product. First, the string. I've been through a lot of string, but the only string that works well for me is the Stretch Magic and the 1mm. And the sizing does matter when you get string because you want them to pass through the beads like such. If I have a white bead here, I want it to pass through my beads. If the string was, and sometimes you gotta know the thickness of the string. You don't want it to get it too thin to the where when you're tying it, it breaks off. And you don't want to get it too small to where it doesn't pass through your beads. You want it to be able to pass and be able to use it for any type of style beads. Okay, the string is what we use. And of course, we have our beads. Right now, we're gonna make an AK set for a client. So I have this pink and green. She wants a 3 set and she wants a single set. So I have this cat eye, pink and green. These are the charms that are gonna go on the single set. And these are the charms that are going to go on the 3 stack set. These are the charms. A lot of the places I use Amazon and I use Etsy. Just get on there, start researching, looking for a type of charms that you want, and you will find almost literally everything that you're looking for on Etsy. Also, you need a pair of scissors to cut the string off at the end, and of course to cut the string for the beads. Also, a main big thing that we use also is jump rings. I don't like to do the single ones. I like to do the double ones. As you can see, it has double on it. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's a double one. You can open it up. Let me see if I can show you guys. You can open it up. So those go good to go on here. You want to put the jump ring on here, and that's how it hangs on the bracelets. And of course, you want to get the same color for the same color charm. So right here, I have a black one. This is a black. You can see it's kind of black. You can see at the bottom. You can tell it's black. So I have a black one that's going to go on it. I have a gold one, gold charm. The gold one jump ring is going to go on that one. Then I also have a silver one. This one is silver. And a silver one will go on it. And jump rings, you can find jump rings everywhere. You can find jump rings at Hobby Lobby, Michael's. You can even find them at Walmart. You can find them on Amazon, and you can also find them on Etsy as well. A good thing to use to put the jump rings on the charms is a jump ring plier right here. I got this one from Hobby Lobby. I want to say it was no more than $5. But I use my local Hobby Lobby for a lot of my beading crafts, and you can get literally this jump ring plier for anywhere. You can get them at Hobby Lobby, you can get them at Michael's, you can get them at Walmart, you can get it at Amazon. You literally can get it anywhere. Just make sure it's a jump ring plier, because you see how this part of the plier is curved and this one's straight. It's to hold it, and I'm gonna show you guys how I use it. Gonna hold the jump ring right here where you see the ring doubles. You're gonna take this part and you're gonna put it in here. And when you put it in here, you hear that click, you opening it. You opening it so you can put that in there. See, it latched. A lot of the times, sometimes it'll take you a while. It'll latch. Crackers. A lot of times, if you've been doing this a while, sometimes when I first started, I had got the jump ring, and it would take me a little minute to learn how to put it on there like that, and then you would just feed it through, round it, click. And it's gonna look like that. A lot of times if you've been here, or you've been here, if you've been doing this long enough and you have long fingernails, sometimes you can do it with your nails. I know doing it with my nails is easier, because I know the concept. I've been, you know, making bracelets for over a year and a half. So for me, sliding them through, I don't even know why I'm using this hand. That's why it's not working good for me. I'm left-handed, and I'm wondering why it's not working out. And see, it's really quick and easy. Gonna do this, gonna do these charms as well. But I would suggest getting a pliers ring, a jump ring pliers, because it's easier. And also sometimes you have to watch out for the size of jump rings as well. You don't want to get them too thick to the point where you can't pop them open and get your charms through. You want to get them a little thin enough, but not too thin to where they're flimsy. I didn't shot one across the room. I know you are. But you want to get it thick enough so it can hold your beads, your charms, but then you don't want it too thick to where it don't pass through. Because I have gotten some charms, some jump rings from, I had tried the cheap way. Well, not really the cheap way. I'm from Lake Charles, and our Hobby Lobby had, got messed up during the hurricane. So, we had to improvise. Hobby Lobby just reopening up in our city. What, maybe like 2-3 months ago? Not even 2-3 months. Maybe like, yeah, it opened up in May. We're in August, about 3 months. And I've been using Michaels, and I'm not really too much of a fan of Michaels. Nothing against Michaels. I love Michaels. They have some nice product in there as well. But their bead selection is not as big as Hobby Lobby's beading selection. And, they're more, I'm not sure. It's just their selection of beads wasn't a lot like I'm used to at Hobby Lobby. And so, yeah, y'all gonna figure out what beads work for you guys, what beads gonna work for how, I guess, the type of look you're looking, or the type of braces that y'all want to do. But that all comes with time, and just be patient, you guys, and figure out what you like and what your clients like, really much so, because a lot of times you can like something and then your clients don't like it and it don't sell, and you're like, oh my gosh, I think this is bomb. There's been a lot of things that I think is so beautiful, so this, so that, and yeah, my clients think otherwise, and they don't sell, and then I'm stuck with a whole bunch of products. So it's gonna come with time. But please, I guess if I had to give out a tip, I would say pay attention to your audience. Know who your target audience is. If you're gonna do more of women or men or children, or older women, younger women, know your target audience. And then also listen to what sell. If you get a bunch of, I would say, like pinks colors, like pinks and whites and stuff like that, and when you make those type of sets, sets with white, sets with pink, and they sell a lot, what that is telling you is those are the type of colors and the type of ideas your clients, they enjoy, what they like. So that really plays a big part into, your target, or targeting the correct audience and what your clients like. You don't want to, just make a whole bunch of sets, a whole bunch of bracelets that you like, because of course you're gonna always love your product because it's your work going, getting into it. But your clients may think otherwise. You may think this is so beautiful, this is so cute, this is so whatever, and your clients could think it is totally ugly. There's no specific way you can make your bracelets. Whatever style that you like, you could just freestyle it if you're going off of specific, because you're going to get some clients that's going to send you pictures of other people's stuff and like, oh, hey, I like this, I like that, can you do it like this or whatever. And you know, you may think it's you know, not the prettiest looking thing, but your client can think it's bomb, it's the bomb.com, and guess what, they gonna sell it. And what I do is, after I tie, so this is the finished product, this is what it looks like. What I do is I take it like this, and also remember when you put them on, make sure they're facing the right way, because this charm, it has to be just one way. It's not a double, you know, it's not going to turn this way. When it turns this way, it's going to be the back of the charm. So you're going to make sure you have all charms sliding on your bracelet the same way. You want it to be the same way. You don't want it to be facing, because what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take up off all the beads and then start all over again, or start off where your charms is not facing. So what I do is I take it like this, flip it, and I just do a knot. I just do a regular knot, and then I do a pull, and then I will do it over again like this. I'm going to do it a little closer like this and tie. I like to give it a snug right here, and that's where you know if it's gonna pop a knot. I try to cut it as close as possible. Let me see if y'all can see. Cut it as close as possible, and you have a bracelet set, and then slide it on like that. Now, one thing I would say, when you guys make starting off your orders, or you know, start off making your own bracelets and bracelets for clients, one thing I had to learn is to make sure that you are making them the correct size. When I first started, I thought, you know, I'm just making bracelets, I'm just doing this, I'm just doing that. Then a lot of people would hit me up saying, hey, this bracelet is too small, or this bracelet is too big, and this and that. What I had to learn to do is, I have a part on my website where the clients, they will have to measure their own wrist. Tell them to get a regular little tape measure, a little dollar tape measure from Walmart, and tell them to measure their wrists. And that way, your clients' bracelets will be perfect. You don't want people to come back and say, oh, it's too small, or it's too big, and oh, it don't fit too good, because then that's another hassle that you have to do to resize it, and then you just sitting here guessing, oh, then what if you make it still too small, or you make it still too big? Because I tell my clients, when I make just regular freestyle sets, I let them know that, hey, I'm making it to my wrist size, and my wrist size is a 7.5. So I let them know my wrist size is about a 7. My wrist size is about a 7. 7.5, something like that. So I let them know, like, hey, I'm making it based off of, you know, my wrist. I'm not making it based off of anybody's wrist, because when I measure and I put the bracelets on, I put them on my wrist to make sure, you know, it fits right, it looks good, and things like that. And let your clients know your bracelets are not all fit one size. It does not work like that. Because what you remember is, you're gonna have kids. What if you have a kid bracelet that you want to do? You know, kids bracelets are gonna be smaller. And then again, like I said, it's based off of whatever type of, you know, sets or bracelets or your target audience you want to do. If you just want to do just straight women bracelets, then hey, that's what you want to do. But if you want to do like me, I do more I guess you want to say, I do more women, but I also do kids as well. I don't discriminate, and I also do men bracelets. Do my men bracelets sell as much as my women bracelets? Not really, because not too many men, you know, you're not going to catch too many men wearing bracelets. But there are a few men that like bracelets. And what you're going to realize is a lot of men, wrist sizes are going to be way bigger than women's sizes. And another also myth is I had made, you know, some bracelets for a fraternity. A guy wanted him and his Omega friends some, you know, some bracelets with their fraternity on and they symbol on it. So, you know, I researched, got one of my little plugs on my little vendors and ordered what they wanted. A lot of times you're going to realize your clients is just going to come with you with a picture and they want you to create that picture to the T, or yeah, they want you to create it to the T, basically how that, you know, how that picture is. And, you know, sometimes you try your best, because sometimes you may not be able to find the exact same beads that person that, you know, that's in the picture got. Sometimes you only have limited vendors. You only have a certain vendor that you know that sells beads, or maybe you're just one of the people that just go straight off of just off of Hobby Lobby. And a lot of times I will let you know these type beads. Beads also have sizes, but these type beads you will not find at Hobby Lobby. You have to find a vendor. You will find beads more so like this. You're gonna find them like this, and this is how they come. It's called Color Gallery, and like these. You're not gonna find too much like beads like this style, or those styles at Hobby Lobby. And then you gotta also think about the size of beads as well. They have so many sizes. The bigger up the sizes, the bigger the beads. The smaller the size, the smaller the beads. These I work mainly with 10 millimeters. So this bead right here is a 10 millimeter bead. This is more so the style. People like those type beads. And then you have the 8s. The 8s are more of, ooh, do I have some 8s nearby? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the difference. This is a 10 millimeter opal bead, and then this is a 8. This is the different size. This one is smaller. They have some people that may want the smaller ones, and then you have the bigger beads. Most people like the bigger beads, and then of course they have 6s, they have 4s, and the smaller they get each time. This right here is a 6 millimeter one. How you can tell is, if I were to put this around my wrist, look how small it is. It's small. So yeah, and look how small it is on side of this bead right here. This is a 10, this is a 6. And then they have 8s, and then so on and so forth. And then they also have beads really big. They have 14 millimeter beads. They have 12 millimeter beads. They have 12s. They have 16s. They have so many other different colors. I mean, so many different sizes. And I mainly work with 8s and 8s and 10s. I don't really do too much of 6s. It really depends. But you can do whatever you want, whatever you feel is good, whatever your clients like. I would say get a variety. I would say not to only stick to one size, because there are some people that like the smaller beads and there's some people that like the bigger beads. It just really depends on, you know, their flow of style and what they like. So it's all about just get to know your clients, get to know the colors and the style of charms they like, because you don't want to get charms that you think is cute and then your clients don't really like them. Because I've came across that crossroad where, oh, they didn't like this style, but they like this style. What I've noticed is, I mean, that's a part that I'm still trying to figure out. you know, my clientele, what my clientele like. Because there's some things I be like, man, I like this, you know. Why they don't like this? You know, because, you know, you sit here and you looking at your inventory and it's your hard work that's putting into it. But what I had to also learn is just because you like it, you can't buy it all. You know, you can't buy your own product that you'll never profit off of it. So you do have to listen to your clients, and you have to listen to what they like, um, and what they want to wear. And one thing I also learned is keep a calendar on you at all times. Keep a calendar, because you want to stay on top of holidays, those little days that they have. This is the other one. And the days when I'm talking about like, you know how they have the breast cancer days, and what they have, breast cancer days, autism, stuff like that. You're gonna get clients who have autistic kids, and you can make some good money making, you know, bracelets for autism. Teacher appreciation. They have a lot of teachers. They'll buy. Don't forget they have nurse appreciation as well. They have some nurses. They'll do it. I remember I did a whole bunch of single nurse charms. Nurse bracelets. And what I did is I did them buy one get one, and they were all on, and they came like a set. But I wanted to be, you know, a sale for the nurses. You know, our nurses, you know, they frontline workers. They do a lot, you know. So it was kind of like a little give back. I be slipping on the teacher appreciation. I'm not gonna lie, because I forget the days. I did teacher appreciation last week. I forgot not last week, last year, and I forgot this year. I had forgot about breast cancer, but this year, you know, I made sure I stayed up on pink beads, and I have a lot of breast cancer awareness charms as well to go around for everybody. Also, if you are the one that want to target, oh Jesus, if you the one that want to target everybody, you want to do men, women, children, whoever, make sure Father's Day, make sure you make Father's Day bracelets as well. Sometimes you have to figure out what men like. You know, men normally don't like the bracelets with the big charms on it, or the dangling charms. But you can find some nice little charms for the men. When I did my men's style bracelets, I had found these little crowns on Amazon. These little crowns like this on Amazon. These are the little rose gold ones, black ones. I have silver ones, gold ones, and I had saw these as well, like the little lions and skulls and stuff like that, in all different colors. I had found this little cute little lion right here. I had found this cute little skull right here, and you know, that way it's not dangling. It's called like a slide bar, like a charm bar type thing. I think that's what it's called. And then you can also find these little type of little knickknacks. I call them little knickknacks because they kind of bling out your bracelets. And you can put them on any bracelets, and you can get these straight off of Amazon. You can get them a good little pack. They're not too expensive either. You can get them on Amazon, and you slide them on your bracelet, and it adds a little bling to it. But you can do whatever. Just listen to your target audience. I can't speak, y'all. Listen to your target audience, the people, you know, what they like and what you're producing, stuff like that, and go from there. Sometimes get personal with them. Learn, you know, ask them what they like, what colors would they like to see. Also go with the seasons. You know, if it's like fall is coming up, I ordered a lot of fall colors. You know, like your burnt oranges, your olive greens, your browns, your blacks, like your dark your dark colors, you know. Make sure you go with the flow of the seasons. When summertime came, I was doing a lot of vibrant colors. I was doing a lot of pinks and light yellows and whites and light blues and stuff like that. And you know, Christmas time, you can kind of do a lot of different colors. You can even do Christmas themed bracelets. Whatever you feel like you want to do. Valentine's Day, I did Valentine's Day. I'm from Louisiana, so I did some Mardi Gras ones. So I did so much. So this is the ending. This is the ending product. I love it. See, it's easy to make the sets. You just have to research how to get your product, what you want to get. I got this set and this single bracelet, and this how it came out. And I am appreciative of you guys watching my channel. Y'all will see more of me. I will try to make a lot more videos on any and everything I'm doing. Any questions that y'all have, please put them in the comments. And y'all have a good rest of you guys' day. Bye.